What's up, guys? Welcome. All right, we are closed. Appreciate everybody for hopping in. Sorry, this one took a little bit longer to close than usual. We kind of got stuck there. We've been going through this a little bit lately. It's just again fighting with the Facebook algorithm. We'll get through it. Not the first time we've hit kind of a hump there, but we get a nice start, and then we typically get a good finish, and it's that little spot there at the end. You get about 10 teams left. It slows down. I did have quite a few people in this one, mostly new guys who had not sent payments in. Guys, do me a favor. Please make sure you guys are sending payments as you're claiming. If you want to hold off on sending until the break closes, that's okay, but stay on top of it. Usually I'll have like one or two people I've got to send messages to asking for payments, but lately it's been a lot more than that. 5, 6, 7 people at the end that haven't got payments. It's a lot of like messaging and tagging and waiting, and it really kind of slows that process down. So let's just do me a favor, if we could try to get those payments in as you're making the claims, or if you do want to hold off, just again keep an eye on them. All right, I got Drew's gonna grab 2 on the left there. Perfect. Here, let me update that list real quick. Drew, do you want to pick the spot numbers? 3 and 6 are down. The rest of them are open. Drew, here, real quick. Let me pull those down for just 1 second, and let me get numbers from you guys other than Drew. Drew's going to give me the numbers he wants on the left side, but I'm going to let you guys pick the repacks. I always let you guys pick the boxes if I can. I'll grab you 2 randoms, Drew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which boxes you guys like for the Jet collections? I always let you guys pick the repack. I'll try to keep 10 on the table until I don't have 10. And just always let you guys pick them. I got about 12 more back there. First 2 numbers I see in the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which ones you like? Don't make me pick them. I think that's 1. Let's make sure. Give me 1 more. Dude, I don't know why my... Did this to me the other day. 2 and 5. First 2 I got. 2 and 5. 1, there's 2. There's 3, there's 4. There's 5. So 2 and 5, I'm going to put these off to the side. And we'll put the rest of these over here for later. And there we go. All right. Now I'm going to put these back up on the screen. There's a little bit of a delay. That's part of it. So, all right, let me put the live fills back up. So, guys, the live fills, again, we got a few new people in this one. So, welcome, guys. Thanks for jumping in. I'm going to kind of walk you guys through the basics here on the break. On the live fills, this is just an option that I put up for after the break. It has nothing to do with the 10 boxer. Just because you're in the 10 boxer doesn't mean you have to get in the live fills. Just because you missed the 10 boxer doesn't mean that you can't get into the live fills. So it's entirely independent. I used to get a lot of people ask me after the break, hey, can we break something else? Can we get something else going? We just found it's a lot easier to fill those if we start from the beginning and just fill as we go. So I got 2 options. One is Bowman Chrome Hobby. That's on the left side of the screen here. You got 10 spots. Each spot is going to be good for 3 randomly assigned teams. So triple random, $32 a spot, $32 gets you 3 teams in a single box break of Bowman Chrome Hobby, 25 Bowman Chrome Hobby, 2 autos in that box. On the other side, I got a little bit cheaper option over here on the right side. So this is for a box of 2021 Bowman Draft Asia. If you haven't seen these Asia boxes before, it's basically a third of a hobby box. The Bowman Draft Hobby, they used to call them jumbos and super jumbos. Now they're hobbies and jumbos, I guess. But it's on a hobby box, it would be 12 packs. This is 4. It would be 3 autos. It's 1. You're still going to get numbered parallels. Still going to get refractors, paper, chromes. It's going to be just like a third of a hobby box. But you'll also get a bunch of these Bowman Draft Asia refractors, which look like megas. It's got that mojo design on it. So unnumbered. You'll get a handful of those too. But again, third of the hobby box. 21 is Marcelo Mayer. He's the chase there. $23 a spot on those. Again, 10 spots. Each spot good for 3 random teams. Casey's grabbing 5 on the left. Gotcha. Yeah, if you want to claim a spot on that one, just claim the spot right there in the chat. Specify for me which list it's for. Don't just say like spot 6. Tell me which one you want it for, and we'll get it updated. The big thing here is you do not need to send payment unless we close. Okay, if we don't close, you don't need to send. Oh, sorry, hang on 1 second. Oh, never mind. We're good there. Yeah, sorry, I just saw the 2 and 5 comment, but that was for the Jet collection, not for the spots. I had 2 randoms for Drew. Yeah, Drew's got 2 randoms. So here, let me put Drew in. I'm gonna put you down here in 9. There you go, Drew. Put you in 9, and I'll put you up here in 2. 9 and 2. One from the top, one from the bottom. All right, so we are halfway closed. We're halfway closed on the Bowman Chrome box. So big thing there, like I said, don't send payment until we verify that we're actually able to close. When it does come time to send payment, use this comment that I've got pinned down here at the bottom of the chat. As the chat comes through, that comment should stay there. It's the normal Venmo, the normal Cash App, but it's a different PayPal than what we use in the breaks. The PayPal address that we use for the main breaks, that is a business account. We can only take goods and services there. I didn't want to have to factor in goods fees into these, so we're going to make sure we take friends and family on those, but that means it's got to go to Jason's personal, which I've got access to view. So that's that gold 188 at Yahoo. That's pinned in the comments. So if you're sending Venmo, normal Cash App, normal Zelle, by the way, I didn't put it here, but the Zelle from the breaks, if you're a Zelle user. But the PayPal's different. It's that gold 188, so we can take friends and family. All right. What else we got? For the shipping, again, because we got some new guys, let me walk you through that real quick, and then we'll get started. For the shipping, I break every day, Monday through Friday, every day. I take the weekend off. We consolidate the whole week's shipping. After the weekend, on Monday, my sorter comes in and sorts the entire previous week's breaks. It takes all day, but they knock all that out on Monday. They get it all packaged, and I take home the packages with me on Monday night. And then Tuesday, while we're filling and breaking, my wife prints all my labels for me. So she'll be back home. She's got an iPad logged into my Facebook Messenger where she'll pull up our DMs, pull the address from our messages. She'll print the label for you. She'll snap the picture and send it to you right there from my Facebook Messenger. So it'll come from me. It's her sending, but we'll send you a picture of the tracking as it's printed on Tuesday. It's about 100 packages a week, so it takes all day. And then on Wednesday morning, I'll drop everything off. So we break Monday through Friday, take off the weekend, sort and package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off Wednesday. That's kind of the rolling schedule. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We'll do the rest as we go. I know it's late on the East Coast. We'll try to keep you guys moving. I'm going to top load everything live, but I will start like a sleeve stack to do after the break. I don't want to sit there and make you guys watch me sleeve 100 cards. So I'll sleeve like all of the base refractors, sepias, ray waves, second tier rookies, anything numbered, and the top tier rookies, we'll top load those as we go. All right, good luck, fellas. Here we go. Riley Green, Brooks Lee, 35th. James Wood on a rookie ray wave. We'll take that. Nico Horner. So Richard Adams with the Nats. James Wood, base hit. Jonathan India, Logan Driscoll, Ray Wave, Salvador Perez, Hayden Birdsong, and Javier Sonoja, sepia. Usually when we get a late start like this, it is a quiet chat. Byron Buxton, Jackson Merrill, Brendan Donovan, Refractor, Nolan Jones, and Zebby Matthews, sepia. Hopefully I get something to spark some convo. Sean Manea, Jack Kakanowitz, Nick York, Prism Refractor, Thomas Sajasi. Yeah, that was a lot longer fill than we usually go. We usually close and are ready to start running about 2 hours earlier than what we did today. 7:30, 8 o'clock Eastern, we're typically about ready to go. Bryce Harper, Nick Gonzalez, Future Stars, Junior Caminero, Logan Gilbert, Ray Wave, and then a sepia, Ezekiel Tovar. On the West Coast and already tired. It is Thursday. Willie Adames, Edgardo Enriquez, rookie. Cody Bellinger, Ray Wave, and Garrett Cole. Yeah, I don't know how those East Coast guys do it. Stay up with us till midnight and then get up for work the next morning. Adley, Adam Kloffenstein, Refractor. Jaron Duran, 140 out of 150. Blue Ray Wave for the Bo Sox. And then Amador rookie and Tristan Casas, sepia. Always chatty Cathy. Finish watch the movie. Have the AirPod. There we go. Nice, man. Nothing wrong with that. We'll take it. You'll have to let me know what's going on in the Thursday night game. Dude, I'm telling you, I've stumbled onto something here with the Vegas picks. Manny's tailing me now. He wouldn't tail me tonight because Vegas said to pick the Giants. Giants were 7-point dogs, and it was like 84, 86. I think it was 86% of bets on the money, not on the money line, but on the spread were with Philly. I'm like, man, dude, Vegas isn't in the business of losing money. They're letting everybody take that side of it. They're not moving the line. What they know something. They did. Josh Lowe. Brooks Lee, power players, Ray Wave, Reese Hines, and Mason Miller. Logan Gilbert, Will Wagner, Alec Burleson, Ray Wave, Jackson Jobe, and Roki Sepia. There we go. Dodgers. Dodgers with a nice base hit. Who had him? That was Henry. Welcome, bud. Raynal Auto. Dude, yes. Let's pull one. Xavier Edwards, Aaron Nola Refractor. Jack... who is that? Jack O'Loughlin to 299 bonus auto. 260 out of 299. A's getting the auto. I got excited when I saw Oakland on there. John Spurbecker, not Oakland, but A's. John with the A's. 260 out of 299. Purple Speckle auto. It is a bonus. We'll take it. O'Neill Cruz and Alex Bregman Sepia. Nick O'Loughlin. Rookie auto to 299. Bonus ink. Keep those coming. Alec Burleson, Sagano, Cabrian Hayes, Prism, and Hunter Fiducia. Adolis Garcia, Kodai Senga, all etch, Bryce Harper, Blake Dunn, Refractor, Pedro Leon, Sepia. Blake Dunn, Ray Wave, by the way. Royce Lewis, Rhett Lauder, Joey Bart, Ray Wave, and Christian Walker. Pete Alonso, Mason Wynn, Max Muncy, rookie refractor, Luis De Los Santos, rookie, and Ian Happ, sepia. All right, let's go with the Bowman Mega. To force myself to stay awake, hit nothing, be even more cranky old man tomorrow. That's the real hobby. We've all been there. Every one of us. Not enough paper in this one to warrant a paper spot, so we just did all card ship. Everything will ship. We're going to bust the base packs here first. I am just going to skim the paper, but it will all get sorted and shipped. Just trying to keep things moving. So we'll keep an eye out for the chasers. We'll top load Made, Condon, and Weatherholt. The rest I'm just going to stack. Kadeem Diao first. Aiden Smith. We'll read off all the chromes. Again, those will all get sorted and shipped. Charles McAdoo first. Bowman. Travis Bazana. Santiago Suarez, Yoferi Rodriguez first. Caden Kendall first. Jonah Tong first. All right, our mega packs. This is why we open these. Bryce Harper. Mitch Jebb first. Travis Bazana. Luis Angel Acuna, Rookie of the Year favorites die cut, and a first Bowman, Arun Escobar. Sleeve all of those. Oh, man, give me another auto. Cobb Hightower, Luis Angel Acuna, Sammy Stafura first, Travis Bazana VIP, and Caden Donna. Kind of a slow box on that one. Not too much out of there. I got one more retail, and then it's hobby the rest of the way. Our Fanatics Mega 25 Topps Chrome Fanatics. These are going to have the, instead of the X-fractors, these have the Topps logo refractors, not to be confused with logo fractors. Instead of the MLB logo in the background, it is the Topps logo in the background. 10 of those in the box. Here we go. Brenton Doyle, Ronald Blanco, Kerry Carpenter, Hunter Renfroe, Topps refractor, Kodai Senga, and Shea Langoliers. Sleeve up all those Topps refractors. Bobby Witt, Blake Snell, Darren Baker, Stephen Kwan, Topps refractor, Rhett Lauder, and Samuel Aldogari. Carlos Correa, Francisco Alvarez, Juan Soto, Gleyber Torres, and Luis Robert Jr. on the Topps refractor. Rafi Devers. Trey Turner, Andres Chaparro. Nice extra auto. Pedro Leon. Rookie auto. Astros, John Schwartz. Pedro Leon on card. Heimer Candelario on the Topps refractor. Mason Wynn, Zach DeZenzo. Little, I don't know what that is, the little nail mark there. So our second retail auto. Those are unscheduled, so and we'll take them, man. Take all of those. Pedro Leon, rookie auto. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Yu Darvish, Luis Garcia, Ozzie Albies, and Michael Harris. Couple of Braves on the Topps refractors. Brendan Donovan. George Kirby, J.P. Crawford, Leo Jimenez. Topps refractor, Tyler Anderson, Grant McCray, and Adam Kloffenstein, rookies. And then one more. Josh Young, Jacob deGrom, Cedric Mullins, Josh Naylor, and Mookie Betts, Topps refractors. Aaron Nola on the base. All right. Let's go with the 3 and 2. Let's get some hits out real quick. So Panini 3 and 2. It's a nice little box, man. It's not very expensive. It's a sub 300 box. Those are tough to find. It is akin to Panini 1. If you guys break football, it's like Panini 1, or if you break basketball, Panini 1 and 1. It is 3 and 2 here in baseball. And hold on. Ooh, it's a triple auto. All right, here, let's come around to that. Hold on. I didn't see who it was, but it is a triple auto. Let's hit the pack first. Walk you guys through the rules on the autos. Cincy, nice, to 25. D'Angelo Cincy, 19 out of 25. The lefty and righty pitcher. Pitches both ways. That is going to the Mariners, John Spurbeck. Nice, dude. Good color on that, too. Blue to 25. Take that. Ryan Sandberg, 47 out of 49. Going to the Cubs. Also John. And then legendary Joe Jackson. That is 60 out of 99. Yeah, 60 out of 99. Joe Jackson going to Cleveland. Take those, man. Yeah, I think these are like $280. Not a bad price on them. So, guys, on the triple auto, I have no idea who's on it, but heads up, just the room rules. The way that it works is if one person has the majority of the card, if they have 2 out of 3. It's only happened a couple times. It's not common. But if one person has 2 out of 3, they own the majority of the card. There's no need for a random. We only need a random if nobody owns the majority of it. So I'm hoping they're all from the same team, make it nice and easy. But if it is 3 different players, if you have 2 out of the 3, it's your card. No need for a random. If all 3 are from 3 different people, then we'll have to random it amongst those 3. Obviously, if they're all to the same person, it makes it easy. Sandberg. And then one more for Joe. Please be the same team. I'm not a fan of having to random those. Let's go with the relic first. The relic is Sebastian Walcott. That is 17 out of 32 on a dual relic. So that one's going Rangers. That is Ryan. There we go, Ryan. Getting you on the board. No skunk. 17 out of 32. Purple, Sebastian Walcott. All right, good luck, guys. Trifecta signatures. Here we go. It is. Ooh. Wow. To 10. Let's go. Check that out. Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, and Tommy White. Did Tommy White go to LSU? I know Skeens and Cruz went to LSU. Is that the link there? All right, let's see if anybody's got 2 out of 3. Pirates are Michael Schinke. A's, John Spurbeck. And Nats, Richard Adams. All right, I'm glad it's not, honestly, I'm glad it's not 2 out of 3. I wasn't looking forward to that. It is a fear I've got to have to tell somebody they don't even get a shot. So Skeens, Cruz, and White, we'll have to do a 3-way random for that one here at the end. 2 out of 10. Dude, nasty hit. That was worth the wait. Man, if that don't generate some chat. Fight to the death. Whew, dude. That's nasty. That is really nasty. Yeah, so Pirates, Michael, that was the team that had to be opened up. If I forget who had the Pirates that they had to be opened up, but if that was you, I'm sorry. I cannot hold the breakup. I was tagging, I was messaging. There were 4 people, all new people for the most part. I had one person that was responding. I had one person who responded, but then said they were going to send. They never sent. I never heard from them. I messaged a few more times, tagged a few more times, got nothing. I'm like, man, I can't keep holding it up. So had to let it go. So please, guys, send payments as you guys are making claims. I mean, you can wait till they're confirmed because, I mean, sometimes you'll claim a spot and you don't realize someone else is claiming the same team at the same time. And they may have beat you to it. Let me confirm that you got them. But once you get confirmed that they're yours, go ahead and drop payment so we can go straight into breaking after. How about a pearl? No pearl. We're going to get one. We're going to get another one. We got one on our release day case. I haven't had one since. That's all right. A GPK auto would be just fine, though. Let's go from the bottom. Thanks for the no skunk. Then the huge overshadow. We forgot all about the relic. All right. Shohei Ohtani. Matt Shaw, red rookie. Charlie Condon, meteoric rise. Will Warren is 31 out of 299 on the pink. Ooh, image variation for the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna. Rookie variation. Going to Globo Gym. White Goodman. Zaire Hope on the insert. Yairo Padilla, first Bowman. Ramzel Medina, first. Kenny Fenelon, first. And Elorki Rodriguez, first. We'll sleeve that Rodriguez and that Condon. I'll top load these others, though. The Purple Cobras taking Acuna image variation. Will Warren going to our other New Yorker. And I always top load these reds. The Matt Shaw. Mookie Betts, Shota Imanaga, Zach Neto, Drake Baldwin, red rookie. Max Volume, rookie. Roman Anthony, the insert. Steven Marinez first, Kevin DeFranc first, Moises Marchand first, and Roland Strope first. Baldwin, red. Mick Abel, Chad Patrick, Trey Sweeney, red rookie. Nice. Coaching Sieng, 123 out of 199. That is the Dodgers chaser. So Dodgers, Henry. Nice hit, bud. First Bowman to 199. We'll take that. Kyle Tucker is going to be 281 out of 299. Travis Bazana, adios. Michael Corrett first. Talon Serrano first. John Gill first. And Bo Davidson first. There's Tuck to 299. Also, guys, again, for the new folks especially, just something to offer for you guys. I break from the warehouse at Rare Edition Grading. Rare Edition is a grading company that we came across a couple years ago at the National. We fell in love with the slabs. We really, really like their slabs. They have what are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. They don't sell for what PSA does. No one does. But as far as quality, they are the best slabs on the market. They're the ones, you guys might have seen them, that use the Gorilla Glass. So they use a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's the same glass you'd have on your iPhone. The rounded corners, that cold glass feel, it feels like you're holding an iPhone, like without the case. They've got a contactless NFC chip that's built in that will pick up it'll like house a media file so that when you put your phone up to it, it'll automatically start playing a reel for you. You can upload it, you can maintain it. I mean, you don't have to use it, but it is there if you want it. Turnaround time's quick. It's like under a week. $39 for anything we pull in the breaks. Again, quick turnaround time and higher quality is part of the reason for the little bit higher cost. But when you compare that to PSA's turnaround, it's actually pretty affordable. But that's not what we do most of in the breaks. What we do most of here, what I'm really excited for, is the raw card reviews. So just like Beckett or a lot of other grading companies offer these raw card reviews, it's something they offer whenever they go to like a card show or if they want to set up at like an LCS. Because I'm here, I always have access to them. So it's like I've always got them there. So I can offer those for anything you guys pull, any break that we do. So it's $9 next day grading. Instead of using the flimsy card saver like Beckett uses, they use an actual one-touch with the sleeve inside to protect the surface. Tamper-proof label, full-blown grade. Again, $9 next day grading. Next business day, if we do it on a Friday, it'd be Monday. Today's Thursday, so they'd be graded tomorrow. But anything you guys pull that you want me to have them grade for you, just let me know. Just tell me like RCR, this card, that card, whatever you pull. And I will put a Post-it note on it. I'll leave that in the graders room tonight when I leave. And then at some point tomorrow before they head out, they will bring those back to me all graded, ready to go. And I will send you guys a DM before I leave the next day, letting you know how they did. Big interception. Nice, man. I got to check my parlay. I got a parlay with the Giants covering. Blake Snell, Hayden Birdsong, Roki, Charlie Condon on the mini diamond, unnumbered. Bobby Witt, that one's numbered. 19 out of 50. Meteoric Rise, gold to 50. KC, was that Lee? I think it was. Yeah, Lee got him. There you go, Lee. We'll take that. Adios, Marcelo Mayer. Manny Cedeno first, Andrew Salas first, Zach Cole first, and Yanni Severino first. Yeah, I mean, if nothing else, just to have it, like, use it as like a pre-grade. You know how often I get people that ask, like, hey, how does this card look? Do you think that card will grade? Like, to get it professionally graded. They're very accurate. Granted, like, you could send the same card to PSA 3 times and get back 3 different grades. There's no way to guarantee what they're going to get because it is a subjective process. But they're fairly strict, man. I mean, we get a lot more matching PSA returns than not. Most of the time when people send off, especially if they send off like an honest batch with like some that are good, some that are bad, if you try to send them 10 10s, the grader's not going to want to give you 10 10s. They're not going to want to give you 10 gems. But I mean, if you send a handful of them out there, if you sprinkled a few, like say you sent in 20 cards and you sprinkled in 5 that were rare edition, like pre-grade 10s or raw card review 10s, I bet you most of those would gem. Cade Horton, Jake Mangum, Trey Turner, Christian Arguelles first, Charlie Condon, Luis Pena, Will Taylor first. It came to the league, Matt Shaw, Christian Yelich, and it's going to be a speckled auto, should be to 299. Juan Tomas, 267 out of 299. Cubbies, that is John Spurbeck. Cubs don't miss lately. Tomas, first Bowman auto. All right, one more. Come on. Kobe, McCutchen, Carlos Correa, David Sandlin first. Ethan Salas, Nate George, first Chrome. We'll top load that one. Roman Anthony. It came to the league, Christian Moore. The blue, Alessandro De La Cruz on a blue reptilian. 27 out of 150 going to the Rockies. Colorado is Drew Burke. And then our hit, our auto, it is a Tiger closer special, Nestor Miranda, first Bowman auto. It's going to Joseph Mayhew. Was hoping to be able to get you a Rodriguez there, bud. We did get you the first Bowman auto, just wasn't Chris. Nestor Miranda, first Bowman base auto. It does hit, though. Close. If you guys are just joining us, we got a couple live fills up there. We are halfway closed on Bowman Chrome. That box we just broke, we got another one of those up over here on the left side. 3 spots, three random teams for $32 a spot. So 2, 3, 5, 6, and 9 are down. Spots 1, 4, 7, 8, and 10 are still there. RCR the 150? You got it, bud. Just like that. That's all you got to do. Joseph, or were you saying close? Close the live bill? No, I'm just kidding. I know what you meant. RCR for Drew. So just like that, I'll put a post-it on it, and like I said, I'll leave that with the graders tomorrow, and then I'll have those ready when they come in. All right, let's go finest. We got let's do 25. We've been breaking plenty of 25. Let's save that 24 for the end. Ooh, easy now. That's why we use mats. 25. Topps finest. That being said, let's go ahead and rock that back a little. Eight on the left, 1 on the left. Got you guys. Chaz. Giants are now up 34-17. Jeez. All right, I'll update it here in a second, but 1 and 8 are off the board. Chase Dollander, Pete Crow Armstrong, Sagano rookie, Fernando Tatis, Ellie De La Cruz, William Contreras on the checker, Shota Imanaga, 127 out of 325. Angel Martinez, Arrivals. Ketel Marte, Refractor, and Edwin Diaz. Imanaga. And just just update the list real quick. So spot 1 to Chaz. And spot 8 going to John. Got him. All right, 4, 7, and 10. Last 3 there. Get the caveman talk. J-Ram, Jose Altuve, Mason Wynn, Austin Riley. Got something fun coming. Matt Olson. Arrivals, Jay Shung. Finest Timelines, that is Reggie. Some color. Hang on, first up. Reese Hines is 2 out of 300 for the Reds. John Spurbeck. Dylan Cruz, rare rookie. We'll take that. And what do we got? Aaron Judge on a short print. Dude, what set is that from? We pulled one of these. I had to look it up last time, too. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while since we pulled one. Hang on. We'll have to check it. Somebody wants to double check for me. I'll look it up if no one else does, but S1 SSS. Trying to remember now. Can't remember. It's definitely short print, though. Yankees were Michael Shinky. There we go. Hold on. 4 on the left to Daniel. Let me update that one. So 2 spots left. Anybody look that up yet? Here, let me take a quick peek here. Hold on 1 second. Out of the chat for just a second. I'm going to find out. I want to know for sure. Last time I did that, I asked, and somebody gave me what I thought was right, and it was not. I was like, oh, I was pretty sure it was right. Sounded right, but it was not right. All right, Beckett. Here we go. Let me pull this up. Y'all probably have it in the chat by the time I get this up, but still. That is Smashing Through. That is Smashing Through. Yep, they got picture schemes on there. Yeah, they don't specify how short it is. And there's Eric. Yep, Eric gave me the answer. Smashing Through. Appreciate it, bud. All right. Let's see. Richard's grabbing 7 on Chrome. Down to 1 left. Ten's my last one. Go ahead and top load the Cruz. Rare. Tell you what, good boxes so far. Yeah, Jason, that is a trifecta auto out of 3 and 2. We're going to have to random it out of 10. Skeens, Cruz, and Tommy White. Tommy White went to, yeah, it is LSU. Trio of LSU standouts. All right, yeah, Lori would like that one. Absolutely filthy. And then we just hit an Aaron Judge short print as well. Junior Caminero, Mike Trout, Brent Rooker, Jay Shung, Ryan Bliss on a checker, Mason Wynn checker, purple, MJ Melendez. That's 27 out of 125. Edgar Cuero, debut, Francisco Lindor refractor, and Mason Wynn. Those 3 and 2s are not bad boxes, man. For the price point, like I said, under 300. There's not a ton you're going to get under that. Ryan McMahon, Freddie Peralta, Brian Reynolds, Josh Young, Rhett Lauder, debut auto. That one's going to the Reds since he was John Spurbeck. On card, Rhett Lauder auto. Double check. Don't see a number on that one. Austin Riley checker. Ooh, what do we got on the Rose? Riley Green to 60. I was thinking that was going to be numbered a little bit lower. Detroit, little closer mojo. Joseph Mayhew. Acuna Creators, debut Dollander and Trey Sweeney. Buy you guys out for $25 a piece. That's a big offer from Michael. Dropping them big guns. Yeah, I know I didn't offer the buyout thing, but if you guys wanted to do that, that is always obviously fine. And if you guys want me to hold off on running the random because anyone's interested in either buying or selling out, let me know. We can hold off. 3's a little tougher. Gunner, Luis Angel Acuna, Corbin Burns, Stephen Kwan, Willie Adames, rare, Ryan McMahon, checker, purple, Jarren Duran, 121 out of 150. Creators, Dylan Cruz, debut, Jace Young, and Grant McCray. All right, second auto should be in this one. We'll see a big one. McCutchen, Will Wagner, Adele Amador, Richard Fitz, Jackson Holiday. It's going to be on color. Jose Altuve. Debut, Chase Dollander, refractor. Thomas Saggese to 150. That's 56 out of 150 for the Cardinals. Jason Park. $110 out of 250. Corbin Carroll going to Joseph Mayhew and the D-backs. And then looks like a rookie auto, blue. Kevin Alcantara, 7 out of 99. That one's going Cubbies. John Spurbeck. Like I said, Cubs have not been letting down lately. Wish the San Fran Giants were doing as well as the New York Giants. Who'd have thought you'd be saying that right now? Tell you what, Giants needed that too, man. They were looking bad there with the quarterback situation, with Danny Dimes going out to Indy and all of a sudden looking like a all-pro. Maybe it wasn't him after all. Maybe it was New York. Yeah, they needed a spark. Dart's giving it to him, man. It is not filled. Yeah. 10 is still there. I guess the graphic still covers it. 10's there. RCR that one too, John? You got it, bud. Let's see. John, did I have another one that we were doing for you? I got the one from Drew earlier. If you had me RCR in another one, I might have missed it. I know you had an auto. It was Juan Tomas. Was it, were you wanting to do that one too, or was it just the Alcantara? Yeah, 10 is still available, though, for anyone asking. Okay, so both of them. I got you. So Alcantara and, yeah, my bad. I probably just missed the comment. And Tomas. Gotcha. All right, Matt says go ahead and close Chrome. You got it, bud. Matt Thompson taking spot 10. And Sean Cotton, every auto so far. He's got a bunch of them. He's got a few. He has a bunch of teams, in all fairness. But yeah, he's got a few. Let's see. He's got a shot at that big one too. All right, I'm going to copy that list, guys. If you need a screenshot, grab it now. I'm going to paste. I think he does. Maybe he doesn't. I might be. I was going off memory on that. I might be wrong there. Missed a couple. I'm well invested. Oh man. All right, here. I'm going to pull down that list, guys. I'm going to put up a fresh one. If anybody wants to kick off a second round, we can run as many of those as you guys want. Round 2 is up. There we go. Round 2 on the board. All right, 24 Topps Finest. Haven't broke one of these in a while. Oh, and also, guys, if you're in round 1, if you want to go ahead and send payment over, now's a good time to do so. Unless, if it means you have to jump out, don't worry about it, but use this payment info at the bottom. Just make sure if you're sending PayPal, it's going to that friends and family account. Normal Venmo, normal Cash App. We take friends and family all the time on those, but PayPal is usually goods because it's a business account that we use for the main breaks. For these live fills, we'll have you send it over to that gold 188 where we can take it as a friends and family. Yeah, we haven't done a 24 Finest in a minute. All right, good luck. Oh, it's all right, Drew. It's not here and there. It's not a big deal. Yeah, if you've already sent, it's nothing to. It's not worth another transaction. Yeah, just next time. Francisco Alvarez, Manny Machado, Mason Wynn, C.J. Abrams, Nolan Arenado. I believe that's a rare. That is a rare. Jackson Holiday to 150. There we go. Rookie is going to Dwayne. 45 out of 150. Purple rookie Holiday. Top load that one. Wilyer Abreu checker. Baseball's Finest. Gunnar Henderson blue. First auto out. Mason McCoy. Rookie auto going to the Padres. That is Richard Adams. And then Mike Trout, uncommon. Mason McCoy, base auto. Jackson Holiday to 250. Sorry, to 150. Ronald Acuna, Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie. There we go, Cubs. Jeremy Pena, Francisco Lindor, Henry Davis, rookie. Dalton Varsho, 228 out of 250, purple for the Blue Jays. Wilyer Abreu, refractor. Sal Frelick, Blue Baseball's Finest. Clemente, Finest Timelines. And then Jake Berger, uncommon. There's the purple. I'll go ahead and top load the PCA. Royce Lewis, Shohei Ohtani, Hunter Green, Patrick Wisdom, Ceddanne Rafaela rookie. Is it a blue or an oil spill? It's a blue. Jung-Hoo Lee, 66 out of 150. Going to the Giants. Frisco, Robert Renaud. Parker Meadows checker. Die cut, Curtis Mead rookie. Another die cut, this one on a refractor. Nope, it's a blue. Junior Caminero Arrivals. There we go. 56 out of 99, Arrivals die cut. Curtis Mead on the uncommon. Rays was Drew Burt. To 99, Junior Caminero Arrivals die cut. Sleeve up that Mead. Ray's taking both of those. There's Lee. Wyatt Langford, rookie. Devin Williams, Clayton Kershaw, Jose Ramirez, Gabriel Moreno, green, Vlad to 25. 14 out of 25 for the Jays. Daniel Martinez, they went down quick. Grayson Rodriguez, checker. Pete Crow Armstrong, rookie insert. Finest rookies. Evan Carter, a Rivals die cut, and then Evan Carter on the uncommon. Go ahead and top load the PCA. I'm going to top load all those Pete Crow Armstrong rookies. We'll take the inserts too. We can take a quick peek at it. Let me see. I mean, I definitely wouldn't call them torched. First glance, they look all right. I mean, again, that's what the graders are for, though. They'll give you a lot better overview than I can. I mean, again, man, for $9 to be able to know. Yeah, I'll put that out for an RCR. I don't see anything like jumping and glaring at me. I mean, I'm also not, taking it out and putting it under the scope. I'll let them do that. And they will. Sounds good. Vlad. Make sure. Always double check. All right, 2 packs. One of them should be an auto. Don't go anywhere just yet. We still have those 2 jet collections sitting back there, so hang tight. Logan Webb, Johnny DeLuca, Keibert Ruiz, Jackson Churio, rookie. C.J. Abrams, rare. Colton Cowser, that's a rookie to 325. 170 out of 325 for the O's. You go Dwayne. Britton Doyle, checker. Kyle Tucker, baseball's finest. Lane Thomas. And the auto, Rhys Hoskins. Phillies. Getting the vet auto, base auto. Who had the Phils? They went down quick, too. Mitch Groff. There you go, Mitch. Let's see if we get one more. A lot of times those finest moments autos end up being third autos in a box. Come on. Give me one more. Give me one more. Heston Kjerstad, rookie. Junior Caminero, base rookie. Garrett Cole. Andy Rodriguez. Dominic Canzone, rookie. Henry Davis, rookie refractor. Vinny Pasquantino on a checker. Bobby Witt, future so bright. Henry Davis, uncommon. And a baseball's finest Trey Turner. That is on a refractor. Had the game on in the other room. Did he homer again tonight? It sounded like he was having a good game. Go ahead and top load Caminero. All right. There we go. 2 jet collections coming up. If you haven't hit yet, best of luck. Is it official yet, Richard? Make sure, guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys are getting the text message notifications. I send out a text about 10 to 15 minutes before every break that I post, letting you guys know what I'm about to drop. Facebook has gotten to be very, very not so dependable with the tagging system and the notifications, just letting people know when we post. So took it into our own hands, and I send out a text message myself. If you want to receive that message, just text the word baseball to this number at the bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. It'll opt you into receiving those texts. Again, 10 to 15 minutes before the break, before I publish the break, I'll send out a message letting you guys know what's coming. I'll put the box description, the picture, all of the team pricing, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So I think today's was like 4:35 Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. At 4:34, I had my finger over the button waiting to hit post. The moment the scheduled time hits, again, today was 4:35 Eastern. As soon as my iPhone hits 4:35, I hit send. And so you know the exact moment that I'm going to post the break. That way you can get in there and get your teams quick. I had two people try to claim the same exact team at the immediately off the post, and one of them got in a little quicker than the other one. It happens, but yeah, if you want to make sure to give yourself a competitive advantage, get in there and get those texts so you can get in there fast. All right, this one looks like an acetate auto, one of those pressed autos. Or pressed cards. It's it's not an auto, but it is a nice one. That is a case hit. Depths of Darkness, Ellie De La Cruz from 2025, Topps Chrome Black. Let's go. That's one in like 5 cases. John Spurbeck. Just hot tonight. Dude, you've been on a streak. Ellie De La Cruz, Depths of Darkness. Very short. Like I said, one in like 5 cases to pull one of these. I've only pulled one, and it was a Skeens. So this is a second one. It's coming out of the Jet collection. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. Take that all day. All right, I got one more. And then what we'll do is after this one, I'm going to random up the triple auto. We'll do this. After this one, we're going to do the recap. Then I'm going to random off the triple auto. Then I'll start checking payments for the live fills. If you're in the live fill, you can go ahead and send payment here after we do this box. And like I said, I'll verify those here as soon as we're done. And then we'll start. We'll jump into the live fill round. I'm not going to end the video. We're just going to roll right into it. And then again, if anybody wants to kick us off for round 2, we can. He said that a-hole again. Same one. One and the same. Last one's a slab. All right, we like slabs. All right, John, let's see what you got. Feels like PSA. It's 10. All right, PSA 10 of, Bryce Harper. Dude, that's really cool. That is Nats, Richard Adams. A PSA 10 Bryce Harper 2011 Bowman Prospects auto. Dude, that is pretty sick. That's really nice, man. Prospect auto, Bryce Harper. A little streaky on the pin, which is why they didn't grade the auto on it. Dude, that's really cool. Nice hit, man. 2011 Bowman Prospects PSA 10 Bryce Harper auto. That's really nasty. What's the scouting report say? Became second youngest prospect to play in Arizona Fall League in 2010. Batted school record 31 home runs at JC Southern Nevada. Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. Recap, and then we're going to get us a winner on that triple. So I always do a recap at the end. If you missed it, if you ever jump in late, just stick around until we get to that last box. As soon as we open that last one, I'll go through and show you everything we top-loaded. So I had a Junior Caminero base rookie out of Finest. Colton Cowser to 325, rookie. We're going to RCR this die-cut Arrivals, Junior Caminero to 99, rookie. Vlad to 25 on the green. Pete Crow Armstrong, Finest rookie. Jung-Hoo Lee to 150, blue. Pete Crow Armstrong, base rookie. Dalton Varsho to 250, purple. Jackson Holiday, rookie to 150, purple. Thomas Ajayci to 150 arrivals. Corbin Carroll to 250. Jaron Duran to 150. Riley Green to 60. MJ Melendez to 125. Reese Hines to 300. Dylan Cruz, rare rookie. Shotai Imanaga to 325. Alessandro De La Cruz to 150 on that blue reptilian. First Bowman. We're going to RCR that one too. Nate George, first chrome. Bobby Witt, gold. Meteoric Rise to 50. Trey Sweeney, red rookie. Coaching Sen to 199. First Bowman. Magenta. Kyle Tucker to 299. Going to the Cubs. Drake Baldwin, red rookie. Matt Shaw, red rookie. Will Warren to 299, rookie. Luis Angel Acuna on a image variation, short print. Legendary to 99, Joe Jackson going to Cleveland. Ryan Sandberg to 49. And then Durangelo Senchi to 25. Roki on a rookie sepia. Jaron Duran to 150, blue Ray Wave, and James Wood Ray Wave. Those are the non-hits. Then we had Reese Hoskins, finest auto. Mason McCoy, finest auto. Kevin Alcantara to 99, rookie auto out of finest. Going to RCR that one. Rhett Lauder, debut auto. That is a refractor auto. It's all on that refractor finish, I guess. Nestor Miranda, first Bowman auto. Juan Tomas, speckled auto, first Bowman to 299. RCR that one too. Pedro Leon, rookie auto. Jack O'Loughlin to 299, purple speckle auto. Sebastian Walcott, dual relic to 32, going to the Rangers. Bryce Harper, PSA 10 from 2011 Prospects on the auto. And we also had the Aaron Judge smashing through short print out of finest. And Ellie De La Cruz, Depths of Darkness from 2025 Topps Chrome Black. Another short print. Two short prints there. One coming by way of Jet Collection. And then the big one on the break. We had a bunch of big ones this break, but tough to beat this, man. Trifecta signatures to 10 out of Panini 3 and 2. Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, Tommy White, LSU trio, Pirates, Nats, A's, three different people with those. We got Pirates with Michael Shinkie, Nats with Richard Adams, and Tommy White, and the A's are with John Spurbeck. So we're going to random that up amongst the three of you guys. I'm going to do that right now. Let's see. Let me pull this on screen. Also, if anybody's interested in the football break that we've got up, real quick, let me just show you what I've got there. Here, I'll put this on screen real fast. This is the break we've got up over in the NFL group. So it was for yesterday. It didn't close yesterday. I'm down to 6 teams left. It's 2 Topps Chrome Black, which released yesterday. We haven't got to crack into it yet. Illusions, Topps Chrome Hobby, which has been a great case. And then I've got 223 Optic Megas and 224 Optic Blasters. We're hunting downtowns on 2 different classes in that. I got 6 teams left in that one. Patriots. The Patriots are 125. The Broncos are 119. The Raiders are 109. The Jags are 85. The Texans are 69. And the Panthers are 59. So it's kind of perfectly cut up for a mini. Whatever. If we don't close this tonight, we will run a mini tomorrow. I don't want to post a mini this late. Here, I'm going to put a link here in the chat. If anybody needs approval into that group, just let me know and I'll go in and get you an approval. Sorry, guys. There we go. All right, so let's get a random up here. I got to do one over here. Oops. Let's just go up and refresh it. There we go. All right, 5 times on the random. This is going to be random for the Skeens / Cruz / White trifecta auto. All right, so I'm just going to do Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz. Come on. Tommy White. There we go. Skeens, Cruz, and White. We're going to randomize that list 5 times, just like always. We always do it 5. So once I randomize that list 5 times, whatever player ends up on the top takes the card. That's where the team goes. I probably should have put the team names, but whatever. Same thing. So if Skeens ends up on the top, the Pirates get the card. If Cruz ends up on the top, the Nats get the card. And if White ends up on top, the A's get the card. So it looked like there was space there. All right, 5 times, guys. Best of luck. 5 spins. That's where it's going. Y'all know the drill. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Dylan Cruz ends up on the top. The Nats. That's Richard Adams. Richard ends up in the top spot. Cruz taking that one. There is the verification code. If anybody ever wants to check them, they are on there. Probably a little easier to read if I leave that highlighted, but yep. 5 times. That is round number 5. Dylan Cruz. Nats it is. Congrats, Richard. Sorry about for the other guys, Michael and John. I hate these cards. I really do, man. I hate that 2 of you guys are walking out empty-handed on that one. But that is the nature of it. My only other option is to cut it up. I don't think anybody wants that. Go Solomon style. You want a full-blown grade it? You know what? They're not going to be able to do a full-blown grade, but it's too thick. Yeah, the full slabs will only go up to a 55 point. Anything thicker than a 55, the glass it's too thick for the glass. That's definitely thicker. It looks like it's at least a 130. Yeah, it's in a 131 touch. They could RCR it for you. However, just a heads up, they would have to cut the seal to verify it. So what they can do is if you want me to have them RCR it, I can tell them, hey, if it doesn't look like it's going to, if you want to tell me gem, I'll tell them gem. Or, I mean, if you're good with it getting a 9, I can tell them that too. But I can tell them, like, hey, if it doesn't look like it's going to grade a certain grade, leave it in there. But they can't know for sure until they crack it open. So if you want to raw card it, the only reason to really do that would be if you were going to submit it to PSA and you just wanted to get it raw card reviewed first to know what the grade was. Or I tell you what, if you want me to do this, if you want to pay for the raw card review, I can tell them to not take it out and to give you a grade without actually opening it up. And that way you can decide if you want to leave it sealed or if you want to send it off to PSA. That's an option. Leave it for now? Okay, perfect. Got the card in thirds and it's 3 101s. That's right, man. Yeah, I would. That's what I would advise doing there. Is I would leave it there. If you want to have them grade it just to know what it is, so you can decide what you want to do with it. If you want to send it off to PSA, I can do that. That might not be a bad thing to do, but I can tell them to not take that out of the case. You know, grade it through the slab. I mean, you know, they can grade it pretty accurately. So either way, I'm going to leave it until you tell me something otherwise, bud. Yeah, that was not a bad break, man. We had some good hits there. We had some really solid hits there. A couple of you guys raked up pretty well. All right, let's do the live fill here. So here, let me grab some boxes. We are halfway through the case. I got 6 left. Which one you guys like? Somebody give me a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the Bowman Chrome hobby. And let me go. I'm going to go check payments while you guys pick the box. Bear with me. And here we go. All right, so John, I've got you for yours. Matt Thompson, I got you for one. Casey Conklin, Richard Adams, I got each of you guys. See, Jason Park, I've got yours. Chaz, I've got yours. Let's see, Richard Burke. Sorry, I'm reading the PayPal thing. Drew Burke, I got you, bud. Got you for two. Didn't mean to dox you there, bud. Handing out government names. Let's see, what else we got? Daniel Martinez, I got yours. And then I don't think I tagged Gerard. I did not. He grabbed the spot during the football mini. Let me message him real quick and let him know we're full. He's good for him. Not worried about Gerard. We'll run without him, but I'm gonna let him know. All full on the live fill. Let me send him a DM as well. There we go. All right, sent him his note. All right, let's get rolling. Okay, there we go. That one's good. And what spot number do you guys pick? 3. First two were 3. 3 and 3. Let's do 3. 1, 2. There's 3. That's the 1. Drew, I just saw your comment. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. All right. Here is our random 2025 Bowman Chrome Hobby 1-box triple random live fill 110.9. Looking good. All right. Pulling this on screen now. All right, I'll make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get the randomizer done first. I got Chaz Bloom in spot 1. Drew Burke is in 2. Jason Park in 3. Daniel Martinez in 4. Casey Conklin 5. Gerard Rodriguez in 6. Richard Adams in 7. John Spurbeck's in 8. Drew Burke is in 9. And Matt Thompson's in 10. Here is the random. So I got 2025 Bowman Chrome Hobby 1-box triple random live fill number 1 for today, October 9th. 5 times on the randomizer. As always, we don't bother with the dice roll. We always do it 5. I've got the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. There's 30 teams on the list. We're going to spin it 5 times after that 5th and final random. I'm going to take that randomized list. I'm going to copy and paste it. I'm going to drop it next to your all's names. I'll move the columns over so that if you are in spot 1, you're going to get 1, 11, and 21. Spot 2 gets 2, 12, and 22, so on and so forth. Give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and start. Best of luck, guys. 5 times. Here we go. There is 1, 2, 3. There's 4. And last spin, there's 5. I got the White Sox down to the A's. Gonna copy. And then move the columns. And zoom. There we go. Chaz, I've got you with the White Sox, Guardians, Rockies. Drew Burke with the Angels, Braves, and Giants. Jason Park, Red Sox, Mariners, Pirates. Daniel Martinez, Tigers, Astros, and Cubs. Casey Conklin with the Twins, Phillies, and Dodgers. Gerard with the Yankees, Diamondbacks, and Brewers. Richard Adams with the Padres, Orioles, and Blue Jays. John Spurbeck, Rays, Rangers, Marlins. Drew Burke with the Royals, Cardinals, and Mets. Matt Thompson, Reds, Nats, and A's. All right, if there are any trades, now's the time. Man, 34-17 Giants. They were 7-point dogs. They won by 17. That's wild. Scatabo had 98. Tracy's going to have cost me my my parlay. I'm going to have all the rest of them, I think. Yep. It wasn't much. It was like $70. Yeah, 4 out of 5. Twins and Phillies are available. Jason wants to know, Drew, you want any of his teams for the Cardinals? Drew says Cardinals for Boston. Done. All right, we got to trade. Swamp or swap? We'll swamp them up. Let's see. Cardinals for Red Sox. Boston with Drew. St. Louis with Jason. Any other trades? Anybody else want to swamp? The drink made me do it. Got them lattes going. I need to get some lattes over here. I got the call from the tax man today. It was not fun. I filed an extension for my 24 taxes. And, April 15th, you extend them out 6 months there. So October 15th is the new date. And my accountant's like, man, I can't wait till the last minute, but we got to do this now. Like, all right. So I had to pay 24s, and I had to go ahead and get in front of 25 today. It was not a fun day. I'm going to chase until we get you one. Let's do it, man. Was it Rodriguez that we pulled that was like, it was way off center? We pulled one that was, grossly off center. It was, actually, I think it was Kevin Alvarez because Chase got it. And I think he got his Strohs in that one. It might have been Alvarez. I was thinking it was Rodriguez there for a minute, but oh, dude, yeah. I feel robbed, Drew. I feel more than robbed. I feel like they took more than my savings. I feel a little violated right now. One of those few sure things in life, though. All right, guys. Take a screenshot if you need it. We are ready to rock. I'm going to pull these down. Yeah, they're not missing theirs. I was like, but the government's shut down. There's no one there to get it. He's like, yeah, that ain't going to fly. They expected waiting for him. All right, here we go. Death and taxes. That's it. If anybody else filed extensions, just a heads up, you are about out of time. Give me a pearl. Give me a snack. Man. Got spoiled in that first one. All right, here we go. Only when they let you self-implicate yourself in a crime and dare you to do it. Make it too easy. All right, here we go. Cam Smith, Chandler Simpson, Noah Cameron, Spencer Geesting, first. Reynold Rodriguez on a chrome. Let's see if we can get more than the chrome. Carson Williams, Bryce Eldridge, Adios, Christian Moore, Will Taylor, first Bowman mini diamond. No number on that one. And then Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim, rookie to 150. That's 100 out of 150 on the color match for the Dodgers. Yeah, I told myself I was going to try to write off my Uzu TV and Sunday ticket because I need them for work, right? I got to know what's going on. It's important when I'm pricing breaks up. I did not want to have to defend that, though. Can't imagine that going too well. To write off Sunday ticket and Uzu. Trey Sweeney, Willie Adames, Logan Henderson, red rookie. Dalton Rushing, Ezekiel Tovar, 85 out of 99, green. Arjun Namala, Oral Solano first, Aiden Johnson first, Chris Rodriguez first chrome, Angelo Marquez first chrome. Well, the problem with that is I can't put it on the screen. I can't put it on the stream. We'll get hit with copyright, and dude, it's bad. Like, the whole room can get shut down. Like, the entire Facebook group can just get deleted for copyright strikes. We've seen it happen, actually. That's why, like, dude, if somebody posts like a card for sale and they like video it and you can hear anything in the background, like, I'm just deleting the video immediately. Like, we're not playing with that. Yeah, it's they and it's like it's all done by bots. You know, Facebook bots just running in the background. So, I mean, you can have a video from forever ago, not even know that it's out there. Yamamoto, Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns, Kyle Tucker. If you guys ever see that, by the way, do me a favor, let us know so we can delete it. I don't care what it is. Like, if it's like a commercial playing in the background, a game in the background, a song in the background, anything that could be copyright, like, let us delete that because we will lose the room over that. Leo DeVries, Alessandro De La Cruz first, Robert Hipwell first, Bryce Boucher first, Adios, Charlie Condon, green first Bowman shimmer, Nestor Miranda, 73 out of 99. Yeah, where it gets a problem is if it's you know, happening a bunch, like where we saw like a 80,000 person room get just deleted. It was just gone. One day the guy woke up and the room was gone, and it's because of that. It's because they were doing, like, he had like breakers doing rip and ships back in like 2020, 21. Remember the rip and ship sessions? People go live just selling like blasters and megas for like $100 a box, rip and ship. And they'd have music playing in the background. And I mean, these videos are years old. Like, it would be so hard just to find them, but the Facebook bots just find them in the background. They're like, here's another one. Here's, you know, violation. We're like, dude, what do you want them to do? Yandy Diaz, Logan Gilbert, Aaron Judge, Yordan Alvarez, auto coming. Juan Cabada first. Carlos LaGrange first. Jesus Made, Brett Bateman first. It came to the league, Connor Griffin. And then a first Bowman auto. Nice. Ronnie Cruz. Here we go, Cubs. Would love that one on color. Cruz Cubbies were Daniel Martinez in the 4. One of the Cubs chasers. They got a few of them. He's probably their better one, though. Him, Cabada, and Wilfred Dela Cruz is their other one. There's Cabada, speaking of, on the base. Ellie, Lawrence Butler, red rookie, Chad Patrick. Meteoric Rise, Dylan Cruz, rookie insert. Nate George refractor. There we go, O's. Their chaser, 450 out of 499. Baltimore, that one is Richard Adams. Drake Baldwin. Liberts Aponte first. David Cornell first. Julian Barreto first. And Justice Bigby first. There's George. And Chad Patrick on the red. Last one should be a rookie, or should be an auto, excuse me. Salvador Perez, Bryce Harper, Bo Bichette, Harrison Castillo first. Henry Torres first. Noah Schultz, Luke Dickerson first. It came to the league, Charlie Condon. The blue, Julian Barreto, 118 out of 150. Blue for the Giants. First Bowman, Frisco was Drew Burke in the 2. Then we got a base auto for Boston, Nathaniel Uton. First Bowman auto. So 2 base autos in this one. Red Sox, that was a traded team. That was Drew Burke. Drew getting both of those. Nathaniel Uton. All right, recap coming. Let me top load this one real quick. And guys, that is going to empty the chute. So if anybody else is looking for anything, RCR on both, you got it, bud. If anyone else is looking to rip anything, let me know. But that is it for the live fills are all caught up. So it'd be personals from here if anybody's looking to split a box or anything. Chad Patrick, red rookie. Nate George, refractor to 499, first Bowman. Nestor Miranda to 99, first Bowman green. Logan Henderson, red rookie. Ezekiel Tovar, green to 99. Chris Rodriguez, first chrome. Reniel Rodriguez, first chrome. Ha-Seong Kim to 150, rookie blue. Julian Barreto to 150, first Bowman. We're going to RCR that one, as well as the Nathaniel Uton, first Bowman auto for the Red Sox. Ronnie Cruz, first Bowman auto for the Cubbies. Nice one, Cubs. We're running with a chrome hobby, bud? Yeah, we can do that. We can do that, bud. Let me see. Hold on one second. I'll check on football. Let's see what we got. Let me refresh. I think we're still on those 6. I think what I'm going to start doing for football, I don't want to cut it down to any less frequent than we're already running. I think I'm going to start shrinking the breaks a little bit. I'm trying to... We need to get back to where we're closing same day. These 2-day closes, they do more harm than good. I mean, there are people who like come along and take a chance and jump into the breaks. and then they see that it takes 2 days to close. They think that's the regular. They're like, yeah, I don't want to do that again. Yeah, like I said, it does more harm than good at that point. So we need to be closing same day. I think I'm going to drop them down and stop putting up the 7, 8, 9 boxers. It's a better break. It's definitely a better break. It is more bang for the buck, but if they're taking that long to close, man, it's like I said, it's doing more harm than good. So I think I'm going to cut it down to probably like 5 and 6 boxers. See if that'll help. And, hopefully I'm going to try to get the team pricing down roughly like 25 to 30%. So like the more expensive teams, like maybe there's only 1 or 2 teams north of 100. Maybe the cheaper teams are down towards like 19. The last time we did that, it worked. It spiked up interest. We started closing more often. And we were able to get a lot more same day closes. Once we're getting the same day closes, like we started closing more, we started working the pricing back up, started getting more boxes back in, and then it's gotten tough again. So we're going to give that a shot. I don't want to stop breaking in there, but I also don't want to keep pushing these things up going to 2s. Yeah, Matthew, it's not a bad idea. The problem is like finding that combination that someone's actually going to want, Yeah, it's easier to just, let them choose the 2 and give them the multi-team. Let's see, who had this? This was Drew Burke, right? Drew with the RCRs. Let me just write those down real quick. Okay. Yes, perfect. That was making sure. All right. Yeah, no, for sure. We gotta try something. We gotta change something up. All right, let me go in here and verify. Log back into Venmo. Hold on 1 second, bud. Also, hey Jason, I've got your RCRs. I didn't get a chance to message them before the break started, but I have them now. Here, I can show you what you got if you want, or I can message them to you as well. Just let me know. Yeah, Matthew, but I mean, they gotta go faster. Yeah, they can't take that long to close. I mean, another option is we could try random teams. I I think that's going to take a step backwards, though. I think a lot of the people who are breaking with us are going to not like the random teams. It's right for some, but it's not right for everybody. The last time I did a random team break in the NFL group, I put a little sticker on my monitor that said "No randoms, don't do randoms again," because it would not close. I also can't really mini with random teams, so that makes it a little tough too. All right, Jason said box number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one right here. Tell you something else I was wanting to try was I was kind of wanting to try doing a two-sport mixer. I figure out where to put it is the problem. Which group? I've got a list of like NFL to MLB like combo teams, mostly geographic. Most of them line up pretty well. It's like, let's see, Arizona Cardinals, Arizona Diamondbacks, Atlanta Falcons, Atlanta Braves, Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore Orioles, Buffalo Bills, Toronto Blue Jays. Like most of them line up well. You got the Chicago Bears, only one Chicago team, so I think I had them with the Cubs. Bengals, Reds, Guardians, Browns. Like most of them are good. There's a couple combo spots. Panthers and Jags I had with the Cardinals. Saints and Titans I had with the Padres. Just because, none of them have really correlating. But although now I guess you'd have to do Charger or Raider. See, I did this a couple years ago and it's changed. I have to do Raiders and A's now. I don't know. We'll get back in there and play with that one day. Yeah, Chargers, Dodgers, or Rams. Yeah, exactly. Let's pair them up like that. We could do that. All right, let's do it, bud. Here we go. Sorry, let me just get my screen back up. All right, come on, man. Big hit here. Big hit. Let me see something. I do think if we did a multi-sport, it would. I think we could at least fill around. The novelty goes a long way. Just doing something that we haven't done before, doing something different. People like change of pace. No, no Paretos, no churches. Let's get the big boys, man. Come on. Chase Meadrith, Agustin Ramirez, Moises Ballesteros, Elorki Rodriguez. That's not a bad one. First Bowman on the mini diamond. One unnumbered mini diamond. You get a good one there. He called the church. Nathan Church, 141 out of 150. Blue Cardinal, first Bowman. He said, please no church. And first pack, Church Blue. JJ Weatherholt, adios. Dejin Macaras first. Kendry Martinez first. Kevin Alvarez first. And Nieves Izaguirre first. Dude, that's that's funny, man. Yeah, I have to figure out what... I mean, I guess it would make more sense to do that one here in this group, right? Just more people, it's more active, probably easier to close. Church and Barreto Magnet. Oh, man. Well, if we get the Rodriguez to go with it, it'll all be good. It beats a no-name. He did straight up call that. Let's upload that Alvarez in a second. Please no Ohtani 101. Anything but. Aaron Judge, Jordan Alvarez, Cade Horton, red rookie. Diego Tornes first. Elorki Rodriguez, this time on a first base. Kenny Fenelon first. Ramsel Medina first. Adios. Mookie Betts. And couple on color. Johan De La Cruz for the Padres. De La Cruz purple is 176 out of 250. And then to 199, Luke Keyshaw. 193 out of 199 on the rookie. There's at least some color here for your big hit coming. De La Cruz. Keyshaw. There's that red rookie Horton and Alvarez. RCR the Keyshaw? You got it, bud. All right, we got Vlad, Christian Campbell, Angel Martinez, Harold Rivas first, Heinz Brito first, JJ Weatherholt, Arjun Namala, Cooper Pratt insert, Max Volume Christian Campbell insert, and then our red rookie, Cam Smith. There we go. Solid. Cam Smith, red rookie. Sold that Marion Hampton RPA on eBay today for $500. Nice, dude. Heck yeah. That's awesome, man. That's really cool. Sold the gold Church auto for $40. Just wanted it gone. Just get it out of here. Yeah, y'all make sure you guys are reaching out to Jason. Jason PB, one of the admins. I mean, he's the Jason and Jason's Jet Breakers. He does a lot of buy-in, man. He's always looking football and baseball especially. So he buys, he's buying for the different repacks. He's one of the main buyers for Rare as well as the Jet collections. He's buying for both of them. So he pays strong, man. Reach out to him. Freddie Freeman, Dylan Cruz, red rookie. We'll take that. Meteoric Rise, Matt Shaw. Bubba Chandler. Juniker Caceres first. Jacob Christian first. Raymer Medina first. Jacob Wilson, the rookie insert. UC Kikuchi, 40 out of 499. And a blue reptilian color match, Warren Calzano, first Bowman, 37 out of 150. I mean, I wouldn't tag him. I would just reach out to him. Honestly, I'd reach out to him before you put up the sales post. I mean, he's going to pay a percentage off of eBay comp, but it's going to be a strong percentage. He's probably not going to have time to mess with, bidding on a sales post. I don't see him staying on top of it. I mean, if he bid and won, I don't know that he'd see that he even won it. I could be wrong, but I that's my hunch. I'm say just reach out to him. On the sales post, I would if you're wanting to tag one of the buyers for the sales post, I would tag Noah. He's also one of the admins in the groups. There's Dylan Cruz on the red rookie. All right, autos should be coming up. RCR the Calzano, you got it, bud. Let's see. It was there. All right, here we go. Yeah, dude, the tractions, it's tough, man. That was the driving factor into the whole, dollar auction fiasco that's been going on. Just trying to clean that up a little bit so that it's a little easier to build traction. Corey Seager, Matt Chapman, Juan Soto, Wilfred De La Cruz first. George Lombard. Jordan Sanchez first. RJ Schreck first. It came to the league. Charlie Condon. Jackson Churio. And for KC, Ramsell Medina. Dude, that's not who you had said earlier, was it? No, it wasn't. Barreto, that's who it was. All right, Medina base auto. That funky Cole Medina. Gotta love it. On the list, RCR, for sure. Nice. Yeah, and also, Jason, I'm going to let you know where we're at. There were... So you had sent over some RCR and slab requests there at the end of the week that I intentionally didn't read until I got back in the office on Tuesday. So yeah, there's a few outstanding. It's just easier for me to tell you on the vocally than typing all that out. So I'll walk you through that here at the end. I'll let you know where it was just a couple. I think it was like 2 RCRs and an upgrade, a slab upgrade, or I got that backwards. Yeah, it was that River Ryan tribute auto. We RCR'd that one, and it was 2 that we upgraded to slabs. The Jacob Wright from that same break and the Ko Ching Hsien. So it's 69 was the outstanding. 2 upgrades and 1 RCR on top of whatever we got for today. Ellie De La Cruz, Lawrence Butler, Jackson Merrill, Devin Fitzgerald first. Cale Fountain first. Cam Schlittler, there we go. We'll take those. Somebody was saying those base are going for like $35. Pena first. Nice. We'll take his chrome as well. It came to the league. Jesus Made. Got a refractor. Bo Davidson. Nothing wrong with that one. 219 out of 499. One of those Giants we're looking for. And why'd you say it? Dude. Why? I'm laughing with you, man. It's Nathan Church, first auto. Dude, you called that. Wow. Nathan Church, first auto. He said just no Church. He gets a parallel and the auto. I mean, again, it beats a no-namer for sure, but I know it's so you said you were not looking for. That's crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that. Like I said, man, laughing with you. Hopefully. There's Davidson. I'm gonna top load a few of these. Bunch of good base chromes. Some nice base hits. Some stashaways. Yeah, somebody was telling me that base first Schlittlers were going for like $35 after the first game you pitched. First postseason. There'll be a ton of them out there, so I'm not sure how long that would last. I don't know if that's still rolling, but okay, no Ohtani, no Judge on the next one. Oh, man. No worries, bud. The recap, if you're watching later, Schlittler first, Pena first, Bo Davidson to $4.99, Dylan Cruz red rookie, Kikuchi to $4.99, Cam Smith red rookie, Kevin Alvarez first, Cade Horton red rookie, Yohan De La Cruz to $2.50. Let me skip that one. Hold on. Elorki Rodriguez mini diamond. We're going to RCR the Calzano blue reptilian to $150. As well as the Keyshaw to $199 rookie. The autos, Ramsell Medina, we're going to RCR that first auto, and then Nathan Church on a first auto and a first blue to $150. That's crazy, dude. Appreciate that, Drew. That was crazy. So, Drew, I've got you with John. I already got John's payments for his RCRs. Drew, I had you with 4 of them tonight, bud. I had you with the Uten, Barreto, Alessandro De La Cruz, and then that Cam Arrivals die cut. So I got you with 4 RCRs for 36 when you get a minute. And then Jason Park, I've got you for 3 of them. Let me know if I missed any from anybody. And then 2 from John Spurbeck, but he's probably already bounced and he's already sent. Dude, he did, man. He straight up called that one. Let's see. All right, hang on. Somebody was saying, let's see, Richard said sent the DM. Let me take a look. Yeah, for sure, bud. I got you. Here, I'll send that right now while we're waiting. Here, let me get I was going to take a regular picture of that one anyway. You need a front and back, or you just want the front? Just front? Okay. Yeah, I was going to take one of those from my PC as well. My PC is just pictures of the cards that we pull in the breaks. And it also may end up on Instagram. Just heads up. There you go, Richard. That is on its way. Wait, hang on, wrong one. There we go. Now, on its way. Yes, that's right. And that, yeah, and you've got. I was just looking. Those are your 3 from tonight. So yeah, that would catch you up. If you go, if you go back and find anything where it was missed, let me know if you find where it was sent over. I'm pretty sure it was not. Yeah, I didn't see it. I got a process where I go back through at the end of the week every week, and I like cross-reference all the payments. And if there is a double payment, it'll get caught there. If it's on Venmo, PayPal's a little tougher, but if it's on Venmo, I'll catch it if it ever gets doubled. But I'm pretty confident. Yeah, Matthew, this was the big one from tonight, man. Trifecta auto out of 3 and 2. Skeens, Cruz, and White. We had to random it off because it was 3 different teams with 3 different players, but trifecta to 10 was the big one. We had a few others too, but that was our big boy. We had Aaron Judge smashing through short print. Jet Collection gave us Ellie De La Cruz, Depths of Darkness. That's like 1 in 5 cases with Topps Chrome Black. And we had that Bowman Prospects Bryce Harper auto, PSA 10. Jet Collection did well tonight. As long as you don't pull me any more Church or Barreto. The trio went to Richard Adams. Yeah, it's Dylan Cruz and the Nats took the trio. Yeah, dude, the Ellie card's nasty. Yeah, we pulled one of those this year. It was a Skeens, so it was a great one to pull. But for all the Topps Chrome Black that we opened, we've opened a lot. We opened a ton of it earlier in the year. Like I said, I've only pulled one. I think it's 1 in 5 cases, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's a fun one. Yeah, I know. I always do feel bad for whoever ends up, not getting it if they had like the big auto of those. If you've got like a, Aaron Judge, and then it's like Anthony Volpe and Ben Rice, and it's like, and then I guess that's different because it's all the same team. It's not the best example, but you know what I mean. Yeah, when it ends up going to like not the biggest one on the card, but I mean, that's the rules. It's the way it works. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Like I said, we've got 6 teams left in football, so hopefully we get that one done. Whatever's there tomorrow, I'm just gonna line up a mini to close. It is in mini range as it is now. I don't want to put up a mini after midnight on the East Coast though. I want to try to get some movement on it. So we will close football tomorrow, and I'll have another baseball break lined up as well, and we'll call it for the weekend. So. Appreciate everybody. Take care. Congrats on everybody who got hits tonight. If I wasn't able to get you hit, hopefully we'll get you guys next time. All right, take care. Have a great night. I'll see y'all tomorrow.